Are you still making basic prototypes in Figma? Here's how to step it out. In this video, I'll teach you how to transform a flat click-through to interactive prototype that actually feels like a real app using Figma. So let's get started. So here is a basic prototype of Stay Booking app. As you can see, there's a search bar on the top followed by the categories tab, the actual listing itself and a bottom tab. So whenever I tap on a category, it just jumps to a new screen instantly. There is no feedback, there is no transition, just a hard cut. So that's the first issue we have. So the next problem is the categories tabs. It looks like a horizontal scroll, but when I try to scroll, it does not do anything. It's pretty static. And also the listings, everything is just in one view, so you cannot scroll through the listings. It looks like a static image and just some basic interactions. Let's fix this and make the prototype more interactive. So here I have the basic layout setup already. I have these categories. So first I'll fix the category tab. So in order to do that, I'll create a new frame. Let's say the height of 80, and I'll change this categories and just put it inside this frame. I have some nice padding to the left and some padding on the top. Yeah. So I put it in a frame and I made sure that clip content is ticked on to make it more clear for the user. I'll add a stroke just on the bottom to make sure it acts like a divider. Now when I click on the frame and hit play, we have this category. Now let's make it scrollable. It's easy. I'll select the frame, go to prototype, and overflow, I'll set that to horizontal scroll. So now if I hit shift plus space, then opens up the small window. Now I can scroll to the categories. Just a simple step, it makes your prototype interactive. To make sure to show the user what category they selected, I'll just add some color to the selected tab. And one more thing I'll do is I'll add an indicator. Let's add the same color. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, we have fixed the horizontal scroll. Next, we'll fix the listing. So I have this 3 slides. One is for castle, tent, and windmill. I just want listings to be in this, and I want the categories and search bar to stick on the top. So what I'll do is just take a ruler, one more ruler on the bottom. Now I have some reference. I'll just hold command and reduce its height. Similarly for the other two, I'll just hold shift and select both slides and click on command and then reduce the height. It's reduced, just make sure the content is clipped. Now we have 3 slides. I'll just move them closer, just side by side. So I'll select these 3 frames, hit command G and group them together. Now I'll hit command X and command V to paste this group inside this frame. And here I'll just make sure the x-axis set 0. So we have the first tab here, and let's rename the group to slider. Now let's fix the transition in between the tabs. For that, I'll select the screen and hit command D to duplicate the frame. Now I'll select this group and move the first slide, that is the castle slide, to the left until I have the next slide centered in the frame. And now I'll just change the color of the castle tab and move this indicator to tent, and I'll change the color of the tent to blue. We have the tent category tab ready. In a similar way, I'll duplicate the frame one more time and select group and move this to the left. Now we have the tabs ready. Now what you want to do is go to prototype and connect each of the category to the respective slide. Now you have to connect each of this category to their respective frame. I'll select tent. Here the plus icon. Then drag it and connect to this frame. Now this is important. So the trigger here is on tap. So when I tap, it goes to the screen. Similarly, we have on drag, hovering, pressing, and all that states. In order to animate this, we'll change the animation to smart animate, and I will select the gentle animation. Here we have a duration, so this is 800 milliseconds, which I feel is perfect for the tap transition. And similarly, I'll connect the windmill tab to windmill. Now, similarly, next tabs. Yeah. Now it's ready. Let's see how it goes. Now select the first time, hit shift plus space. That will open up the small console. So here I can scroll. Now when I tap, you see that slight transition that adds up that movement and makes the app look more live. So that is how we can fix a hard transition to make it more smooth and make it more intuitive to the user. So we have just one more problem, that is the listing is not still scrolling. It's very easy to fix. All you have to do is go to that particular frame and go to prototype and select the overflow to vertical scrolling, because we want the listing to be scrolled vertically. Now I leave shift plus space bar. Then I go to 10. Now you can see, you can scroll through this. So we have the horizontal scroll working, we have the vertical scroll working, and now we have the smooth transition. So next time when you're building a prototype, don't stop at click-throughs. Add the little things that make it feel real. A scroll, a transition, a simple overlay. These small touches can help your design tell a better story and feel more like the final product. If you like this video, please subscribe to LogRocket for more design tips and tutorials. This is Hemanth signing off. I see you in the next one.